Manshon sounds exactly like mansion, but in Japan it means an ordinary apartment. 2 rooms, a little kitchen. Japanese is full of English-looking words that no English speaker understands, and 5 of them are waiting in your first months of Japanese.
These words have a name. Wasei-Eigo. Wa, Japan. Sei, made. Eigo, English. Japanese made English. One test exposes every single one. A real loanword survives the round trip. Peiburu comes from table, and it still means a table. Nothing lost. But a Wasei-Eigo word was built inside Japan, so carry it back into English, and there's no word on the other side. These words break in just 2 ways, and you're about to learn both patterns, starting with the one that embarrasses learners out loud.
Picture a party abroad. A Japanese coworker introduces himself in English. I'm a salaryman. And the room just blinks. Because salaryman was assembled in Japan about a century ago, clipped from the English phrase salaried man and refit to Japanese sounds. Inside Japanese, it's the completely normal word. 彼は普通のサラリーマンだ. He's an ordinary office worker. And that's the real English. Office worker, company employee. One word, perfect Japanese, and baffling English at the same time. That's pattern 1. English parts glued together in a way English never glued them. Once you know pattern 1, you start seeing it everywhere. The mirror inside your car? Baku mira, back mirror. Completely logical, and no English speaker has ever said it. English says rear view mirror. Low on fuel? この辺にガソリンスタンドはありますか? Is there a gas station around here? ガソリンスタンド, gasoline stand, has been standard Japanese since at least 1933, 9 decades old and still invisible to English ears. And breakfast? ホットケーキ, hot cake. This one you can actually guess, a pancake. このホットケーキおいしい. This pancake is delicious. The parts are all English, the glue is pure Japanese. But one of the 5 skips katakana entirely. In the early 60s, the Japanese women's magazine Josei Jishin asked its readers to replace a clunky label for working women, BG, business girl. The winning entry was 2 Latin letters, OL, short for office lady, written with the alphabet, read OL, and understood only in Japan. 私は OL です. I'm a female office worker. So even the alphabet can't promise a word is real English. And the second pattern hides deeper still, inside words that truly are English. Pattern 2 doesn't build a new word at all. It borrows a real English word, and then the meaning drifts. Here's your test. Cunning, straight from the English word cunning. What do you think it means in Japanese? Lock in a guess. It's not cleverness. トムは今日の試験でカンニングした. Tom cheated on today's exam. Cunning means cheating on a test, a noun or a verb with する. The word is genuinely English. The meaning has wandered somewhere new. That drift is exactly what happened to manshon. It really is the English word mansion. It took off in Japan in the late 50s when new concrete apartment blocks were rising, and the word lent them an air of luxury. The name stuck. Today, a manshon is the solid, usually owned apartment or condo, while an apato is the cheaper rented one, typically in a small wooden building. Which leaves a lovely punchline. In Japan, the mansion is concrete and the apartment is wooden. Real English words doing jobs English never gave them. Now the part most learners get backwards. None of this is broken English because none of it is English. It's Japanese. Salaryman and hotto keiki are the normal, correct, everyday words. Inside Japanese, nothing here is a mistake. The trap only springs at the border, and it bites in both directions. Coming in, you misread. You hear manshon and picture a millionaire. Going out, you export. You say, I'm a salaryman, or let's stop at the gasoline stand, and English listeners are simply lost. The same word can be perfectly right in one language and imaginary in the other. So here's the skill you keep. When a katakana word is a compound or abbreviation, run the round-trip test. Translate it back and listen with your English ear. Back mirror, gasoline stand, hot cake. If the result sounds off, suspect Wasei-Eigo and check a dictionary. It will be one of the same two shapes every time, parts English never combined, or a real word whose meaning drifted. And one final twist. English eventually borrowed one of these back. Salaryman now exists in English, but it means the Japanese office worker specifically, not office workers in general. The border between these languages isn't a wall, it's a turnstile, and words keep passing through.
Your 5 on 1 card. サラリーマン office worker. OL female office worker. バックミラー rear view mirror. ガソリンスタンド gas station. ホットケーキ pancake. These are among the first English-looking words Japanese will hand you, so save this card for the day each one shows up. And when the next katakana word smiles at you, looking friendly and fluent, run the round trip before you trust it.
Thank you so much for watching. Amenokori, the #1 app to learn Japanese in context, is free on the Apple App Store and Google Play.